Without further ado, let's listen to this marvelous recording.
You're listening to WLCI 97.5 LP-FM, Hocking College Community Radio.
Hi, this is Greg Ashley, and this is a Telarc recording. So last week's show, the theme was country music. This week I couldn't come up with a good theme, so I'm gonna have a BS theme. It's gonna be music for astronauts. See, I was down in Lake City this last week, which is south of Houston, and it's where Mission Control is and stuff. And I grew up down there. I was just kind of sitting around at my folks' house watching the paint peel. I was thinking, I was like, man, are there any astronauts in space right now? And like on the International Space Station or something like that. And yeah, if so, what do they think about all this? I'm sure they don't want to come back anytime soon. I don't know how much of a say they have in it, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the movie DEFCON 4. It's like this kind of like sci-fi B movie where these 3 astronauts are in a space station, and then I think it's a nuclear war, kind of like destroys the planet. They come back, and there's a bunch of mutants and stuff, and they have to fight them to survive or something like that. So hopefully it doesn't get to that, and you guys up there in space get to come home to whatever normal is for this world. Anyways, here's some squeeze for you.
To go welcome, welcome. You never seem to change. You're great to tempt your leisure, romantic gesture straight. My ego flies tomorrow. It's a game I treasure, dear. To seek the helpless future. My love at last, I'm here. Take me, I'm yours. Because dreams are made of this. Forever there'll be a heaven in your kiss. ocean heat rising up the other. Yeah, so up and come rescue me. This is our long goodbye. Can swim right through the water of your eye. I'll never find you still. You said you captured me on the windswept decks
Alright. Hi, this is Greg Ashley. I'm broadcasting to you from this old barn I'm living in the middle of nowhere, Central Texas. First up on that last set, we had The Squeeze with Take Me, I'm Yours. We had Chrome with Moog, and Vangelis with Alpha, which is a song I found on this Music of the Cosmos record, which is super cool LP. It's music from the TV show Cosmos, the Carl Sagan show from the 1970s. See, I'm tying this all in with this astronaut thing. And yeah, so I really like this record. It's kind of kooky. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it. So I looked up this Vangelis guy. It turns out that he scored movie Blade Runner and also the movie Chariots on Fire. And according to Wikipedia, he's one of the most important figures in the history of electronic music. So I did not know that. Learn something new every day, I suppose. Let's see. After Vangelis, we had my buddy Brian Glaze with Highway Ribbon of Love. Yeah, this is on his Green Living LP. If you ever see that, pick it up, or if you can find it online, the whole record's great. I highly recommend it. And last there we had Charlie McGarrett and Hefker Girl with Kiss of Death. And up next is Chain in the Gang with It's a Hard, Hard Job.
Well, it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody high. Well, it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody high. Well, it's a hard job keeping everybody high. You know what? We still gotta try. Well, it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody high. Well, it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody stoned. Well, it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody stoned. Well, it's a hard job keeping everybody stoned. You know what? I can't do it alone. It's a hard, hard job keeping everybody stoned. Well, a man came up to me. He said, buddy, could you help me please? You see, I got to catch a bus to Timonium. Where's that? A lady came up to me on the street. She said, I need 520. You see, I got to get my baby some baby formula. Baby formula.
Yeah, baby formula.
I said, yeah, we all want to help all those who can't help themselves. We got to do what we got to do to help the people get by. And it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody high. Yeah! It's a hard, hard job keeping everybody lit. Well, it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody lit. Well, it's a hard job keeping everybody lit. You know what? We gotta try it. It's a hard, hard job keeping everybody lit. Well, I went to see the doc. I went in for my checkup. He said, try some of these, man. People like them a lot.
What you got?
Well, the army is on the lam. Yeah, they're in Afghanistan. They're trying to corner the market on that opium.
I want some.
You see, yeah, we all want to help all those who can't help themselves. We got to do what we got to do to help the people get by. hard job keeping everybody high. Well, it's a hard,
hard job keeping everybody high. Well, it's a hard, hard job keeping everybody high. Well, it's a hard, hard job. As maçãs envolvem os corpos nus nesse rio que corre em veias mansas dentro de mim.
Anjos e arcanjos não pousam neste Éden infernal. E a flecha do selvagem matou 1000 aves no ar. Quieta, a serpente se enrola nos seus pés. É Lúcifer da floresta
que tenta me abraçar.
Vem, amor, que um paraíso num abraço amigo sorrirá pra nós sem ninguém nos ver.
Prometo meu amor macio como uma flor cheia de mel pra te embriagar sem ninguém nos ver.
Tragam luvas negras, tragam festas e flores, tragam corpos e dores, tragam incensos odores,
Mas tragam Lúcifer pra mim em uma bandeja pra mim.
Today I lost a tooth. Today I lost my youth. The day is young, but life is short. Do what you must, but just be sure to take it all inside.
cripple on his deathbed in a daydream did ride, or past the streams of thought on a pedal path did glide. He left his wheelchair spinning deeper in the mud, and it sent his memories in its body and its blood. An angel came to greet him, by his side she flew, whispered as a part of him what he already knew. His head was spinning freely, and it was plain to see his burden was himself. He bore the sight his eyes could be. Death, it died quite easily, right there was gone for good. But he couldn't see his loved one like he thought he should. He thought if they were gone, said he, and this cannot be true. The search to find what wasn't there has brought him back to you.
You're listening to WLCI 97.5 LP-FM, Hocking College Community Radio.
Totally confused by you. I'm totally confused by you. 10-foot man making my lunch. Never understand. I want you so much, and I never, never wanted, and I never, never wanted, and I never, never wanted. Totally confused by you. I'm totally confused by you. Screaming in my face, whisper in my ear. Put me in a suitcase with a can of beer, and I never, never wanted, and I never, never wanted.
That's such a great tune. That was Beck with Totally Confused. It's one of those old rarities from before Mellow Gold and stuff. Let's see, prior to that was Skip Spence with Cripple Creek. Before that was Olivia Tremor Control with Today I Lost a Tooth, a great Athens, Georgia band. Prior to that was Os Mutantes with Ave Lucifer. And before that, also from Brazil, was one of my favorites, Caetano Veloso with Gilberto Misterioso. And man, so the record that this is on, it's great. It's called Araca Azul, and the cover is Caetano Veloso, and he's just like rail thin. He's just chilling on a beach in a Speedo, and there's like 20 pictures of him, and it's even necessary to have a fold out so you can get even more Caetano on the beach in a Speedo. So it's got like, you buy the record and you're not expecting it to be like the greatest experimental psychedelic record of all time, but anyways, it's awesome, so good. And of course before that was Chain the Gang. Let's play this next.
The 13th floor elevators, here they are.
For me
Hi, this is Greg Ashley, broadcasting to you from Cossie, Texas. Alright, so we started that set with the 13th Floor Elevators course doing Roller Coaster. That's a really great version of that song. It's off this 13th Floor Elevators record called Fire My Bones. And it's some live stuff and some unreleased stuff, and then it's re-recordings of, I think it's 5 songs from their first album. That just the other versions, they're maybe from like a year later or something, and they just totally blow the album versions away. So if you can find that stuff, it's great. After that was let's see, we had John Pahi Ho, a song made popular to white nerds everywhere after it was the intro music for the movie Ghost World. And then we ended that set with that epic tune by Sonny Chirac, and it's called Portrait of Linda in 3 Colors, all black. And that song's off of his record called Black Woman. And Sonny was one of the few guitarists in the first wave of free jazz in the 1960s. Yeah, Black Woman is a great record. It's freaky stuff. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna end the show with some more Caetano Veloso. I guess I just can't help myself. This one is also off Araca Azul, and it's called Tu me acostumbraste, and it means you used me. Thanks for listening, and I hope to hear from you next week. Alright, you guys take care out there. Bye-bye.
Tú me acostumbraste a todas esas cosas y tú me enseñaste que son maravillosas. Sutil, llegaste a mí como una tentación, llenando de inquietud mi corazón. Yo no concebía cómo se quería en tu mundo raro, y por ti aprendí. Por eso me pregunto, al ver que me olvidaste, ¿por qué no me enseñaste cómo se vive sin ti? Todas esas cosas y tú me enseñaste que son maravillosas. Sutil, llegaste a mí como una tentación, llenando de inquietud mi corazón. Yo no concebía cómo se quería en tu mundo raro, y por ti aprendí. Por eso me pregunto, al ver que me olvidaste, ¿por qué no me enseñaste cómo se vive sin ti? J'ai légende